Hello guys, welcome back to class with Tina Wilfred, and on today's video I would want us to do just a little trade review or trade breakdown on my previous trade actually. Yes, so it's been a very beautiful move with on GJ rather. Okay, so I just want to do a very short video. I pray it ends up short. I want to do a very short video on how I was able to catch my trade. The previous video that I dropped was on my cleanest swing trade. I don't know if you didn't see that video, maybe you can try scrolling down and then you'll see that. Okay, so I explained how I was able to catch that very move. The moment that the moment price got to take profit on that very trade, I literally got in on another trade immediately. On the daily time frame, I don't know, this time frame has proven to be like my best time frame whenever I want to get beautiful moves. Okay, not to say I don't see moves in other ones, but it feels more confident seeing your move on a higher time frame, a very higher time frame. You just know that it would hardly fail. So I saw this move here, this particular design. I left all of these rectangle to here so that I will not forget the trades I've taken, because so far I think I've taken about 3 trades or 4 trades since the last video that I made. So first of all, what made me get interested in this very place was this particular candle here. There is, let me take away this. I don't know if network will allow me. So here I just took away the rectangle tool there, and I want us to zoom in a little bit. So this is the candle of interest here. This is an inside bar, and then this is an engulfing bar. This is an inside bar and an engulfing candle, or a mother candle. A lot of people know it as engulfing candle, but I know it as both engulfing candle or engulfing bar or mother candle. Okay, so the moment it engulfed this, I knew that okay, price will most likely come back to tap into it. Some people also see this as a breakout, and price coming back into it is a retest for some people that trade breakout and retest based on candlestick patterns. Okay, because we know that we have something like breakout and retest when it comes to trend line. So some people trade the candlestick breakout and retest. So they see this mother candle as a breakout, and price coming back to tap into the inside bar is more like a retest for them. But in my own case, I didn't see it that way. Okay, so let me put back the rectangle too. I didn't see it that way. I just saw it as an inside bar and a mother candle. So what I did was that I marked the level, okay, and then I went to the lower time frame to find a more precise entry. Okay, I knew that price would be coming back. So this is like where the validation point starts, and then the low of this candle is where the invalidation stops. Okay, I hope you understood that. I don't know what. Sorry, I'm trying to take that out. Okay, so that's like where the invalidation stops. They close the end of that candlestick here. This is the place it stops. Okay, the end of that candle. So all I needed to do was, when you see a move like this, if you go to your lower time frame, you will see it as a demand zone. It will be like a proper break of structure that has a valid demand zone. Okay, so here is it. You will also see this move very much clearly on the 1 hour time frame, but I used the 15 minutes for a precise entry. So you see that this is a valid break of structure from here to here, and then price came back right into it and tapped in to fill this FVG, and then it moved. Now I rode with this very move to this point. Now you can see that my take profit target was the weekly high. Of course, because from the last trade that I talked about, the last trade, I mentioned something like the weekly high will be my next target and my subjective target. And the daily high for that very trade was my objective target. Okay, so I found this setup almost immediately. I got out of that trade, and my target was here. Okay, so the moment price came out and came and took out this high, it's already it has already grabbed liquidity. So I knew that price would just give a little bit retracement. Okay, just a little bit correction. Okay, because I was seeing something on the monthly time frame, so I knew that price may not necessarily retrace deeply the moment it takes out this high, because this very high on the monthly time frame is like a normal break of structure. Okay, I just want to show you everything the way it is. So this might even make this video a little bit elongated, but then look at what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying here. Oh, I hope I'm. So this is the monthly time frame. That weekly high you were seeing, the weekly high you were seeing was more like a high on a monthly time frame, like a break of structure, because the moment price takes out this high, it's just going to be a normal break of structure, not like a major key level or a major resistance zone. I hope that was clear. So that's the reason why I did not expect a deep retracement. I did not expect a deep retracement at all. I didn't expect a deep retracement for the weekly time frame. So the moment, okay, it's also showing as a break of structure on the weekly time frame, but most likely you would see it as a major key level, especially if you are viewing from your phone. Okay, so price took it. The moment price came back a little bit, and the moment price took it out, price came back a little bit, and just gave a little correctional movement. So I caught that particular sell from the 15 minutes time frame. I caught the next sell from the 15 minutes time frame. Remember what I said? The moment price got here, the next thing that price did was just to give a little correctional movement. This is the last buy I talked about, and price came, took out the weekly time frame high, then retraced a little bit. Now, this little retracement you can see here is a very good move for those that trade the lower time frame. I don't trade much of the lower time frame, but checking the 15 minutes, I'm sorry, my network is just going on and off. So the moment I went to the 15 minutes time frame, I saw what I needed to see, and let me show you what I saw. Okay, that made me to take a sell, because I literally took a sell from that point. Let me show you something that I did, how I was able to catch the sell. I hope I don't spoil something here. So this was the second sell that I attempted. Now this is the first sell that I got from this whole move. So why did I take this sell? If you look properly from this place, rather, okay, there's something you will notice. I think this was the sell, right? I hope I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, this is the second sell, and this one was the first sell that I had. Let me show you something. Okay, how I was able to catch this very sell. This was the last break of structure. Okay, and price, the moment price broke structure, normally price goes back and then takes out, just goes back to the demand zone and take out the current high, and it keeps going like that progressively in a bullish trend. But now price failed to take out this high. When it came down to this demand zone and reacted, it failed to take out this high. This particular level failed to take out this high, so you call it a swing high. Sorry, you call it a failed swing. Okay, and that's like a change of trend signal. Like whenever you see a failed swing, it comes off as a change of trend. There are so many other types of change of trend that we know, but this is one of them. Whenever price fails to take out a particular high, then there are chances that there's just going to be probably a temporary change of trend, or a deep change of trend. Okay, depending on the time frame you're working with. But this is a 15 minutes time frame, which is what will make it a temporary change of trend. So price failed to take out this high, and the moment I noticed it, I noticed the price also broke structure to the downside. So now this break of structure gave me a cue that price was going to sell down a little bit. Okay, so price broke structure, and then I placed my tool here on the demand, on the supply, okay, expecting price to mitigate the area, which price did perfectly well. Price came right into this demand, right into this supply. I'm so used to trading demand zones that most times I mistake it. Okay, I'm trying to place this very well. So price came in right into this supply, and I placed my short position to somewhere around there. I placed my short position to somewhere. Oh shit, I want to take this out. This problem. I'm trying so hard. I don't even want this video to be a long one, but it's messing me up now, kind of. So I placed my position too, and I had to find the take profit level, because we are in the 15 minutes now. This is my invalidation point for this trade. Okay, for this setup, this was my invalidation point right on the low of this supply, sorry, on the high. That's the thing. I'm sure you know how to do that already. So I had to look for a take profit level. I think this became my take profit level, I think. Or here, was it here? Yeah, here. That was the take profit level. I think it was here. I don't know if I'm correct. I don't know. Or here. There was a place. But I know I used my higher time frame to find it. Please hold on. I know I used my higher time frame to find where price was headed, because sometimes, even though it's not really advisable to find your take profit level, it's not really advisable to find your take profit level on the higher time frame when your entry is from the lower time frame. But in some cases, if you look for a specific high or low, you might want to find it where you can find it, provided you are strategic about your entry and all of that, provided you are very, very specific. So I know that my take profit level was somewhere around here. Of course it is. I'm correct. It's somewhere around here. And then I went to the higher time frame and I confirmed that. Okay, so look at price moved all the way, because the moment price I saw that break of structure, I got in. Price broke another structure and used that place as a liquidity. That is this very break of structure here. Price used this as liquidity, and then went all the way to my take profit target. I wasn't able to take this trade because at some point I got a little bit skeptical, and that is why you must trust your analysis. I exited the trade, and on knowing that this trade was still going to play out very fine, I got back into the trade. And getting back into the trade did not help matters. It got me into an unnecessary loss, and then I ended up not taking the trade and still ended up losing. Okay, I ended up not taking the trade and still ended up losing. That got me to looking for another setup. It got me to looking for another setup, which was around here. I saw another break of structure, and I decided to take advantage of it. I decided to take advantage of another break of structure. Okay, another break of structure to the downside. After the first one got to take profit, I found that, and I said, okay, let me try out this very one. And I did. This was my invalidation point. I don't know if I'm correct. Of course, because I had a very good risk to reward on this very trade. And then my take profit target was somewhere in the higher time frame, because this very setup also got a backup from the 4-hour time frame. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm using the lower. Let me go back to the 4-hour, because I'm sure that's where I saw this. I'm sorry. So you see that it's very small here. That's why I'm using that place, that you will understand what I'm saying. So let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. So this very setup, I literally got it on the 4-hour, and then I used the distance for the 15 minutes to get a more precise entry. Okay. So that was it. And my take profit target was here. Okay, this is the exact point. So you see now that exactly this was how I got. Remember, this is the first one, and the moment price broke another structure, I found the supply zone, and then I got in, and price invalidated it. I didn't pay attention to the fact that price already reacted from a strong level on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is a strong demand zone, and then when you also come to the daily time frame, it's also reacting from a very good zone on the daily time frame. So that made this to fail, and I had to understand immediately that the whole pullback was just really very temporary. Okay, even though I actually had the knowledge of that, but I forgot entirely. So this was a very temporary pullback into a demand zone, and price came back again and invalidated my zone. The moment it invalidated my zone, I'm sorry, I don't know why the network is just something else. Network is just something else here. My network keeps giving me headache. So the moment price invalidated this very zone with this candle you can see here, I found another entry almost immediately. I had to get on another entry almost immediately. I'm sorry, my laptop just got disconnected. It's back. So I had to find another entry. The moment price invalidated it with this soft green candle, I should have actually known when price came and gave this engulfing bar here. I saw price react to it, and in my mind, I'm like, I want price to invalidate my setup this time around. I don't want to chicken out of the trade like I did on this very setup. I needed price to just prove me wrong, and it's also part of my discipline. Price has to prove me wrong, even when I am in that trade and it feels like, oh, price is still going to go against me. I want to stay there and allow price to invalidate it, provided I have accepted my risk for that very trade. Okay, so price reacted into this order block. If you go to the 15-minute time frame, you will see it reacted and went, still gave us a strong close. When it came here, it did not reject. That should have been a sign. Look at this candlestick. I don't like the fact that this thing is stopping me. Look at this very candlestick here. Notice that this candlestick, I don't know if you can see that candlestick, the candlestick that came very close to my POI, the green, the bullish candlestick, it actually did not reject properly. There's a way it will reject, you know that level will hold, but it did not. So I just had the sign again. Now price came, mitigated the FVG. This is a mitigation block if you go to a lower time frame like 1 hour or 15 minutes, and mitigated it and then gave this strong bullish move here. Are you seeing? It gave the strong bullish move there. Now, the moment it gave that strong bullish move, all I knew that I had to do was to, take advantage of the move. You don't want to sit tight and watch all of that move go. So I noticed something here. Immediately, I noticed this. This is a 4-hour time frame, right? I noticed this inside bar again and mother candle. That's another breakout. According to people that trade candlestick breakouts, and then price came back and retested that entry. Are you seeing? It retested it, and at some point I got really skeptical. Now, if you go to a lower time frame, this will reflect as a proper demand zone. You go to a higher time frame, it would reflect as a proper demand level. Okay, So, but on the higher time frame or on the daily time frame, you will see it. If you're the type that understands candlestick, you will just know that price will come into that level. So because somebody said I should share my setup, I shared it with him, and he marked his own level from here. Unfortunately, he marked his own level from here. He saw this as a breaker block. I don't know why people do not have the capacity to differentiate between a breaker block and a demand zone or a mitigation block. But maybe one day I will make a video around it and how I understand it. So that's his own setup actually put me off balance, and I noticed that some other people were also having same setup. Okay, that got me skeptical. I'm like, oh, what if price should sweep this whole level? What then do I do? So it made me, I didn't take the trade on my prop accounts. This very setup should have cleared my prop account challenge. And I also have another challenge that I was trading on Butter Plots. That's a foreign company that reached out to me to be on a leader on their platform, and they needed me to pass a challenge level first. So this particular trade, I decided to risk it on that account. I was already on a draw. Okay, I wasn't on a drawdown on the account actually, because I already have made profit on that account, but I've taken a couple of losses because of the trade I lost here and here. Remember, I didn't trade. I didn't take this trade. I took a loss while trying to take this trade, and then this one I also took a loss. Okay, so I decided to risk it on just that account and not on my proper account, never knowing that price was going to deliver so beautifully. So this had to be the best trade so far. Okay, so I saved it's actually the last trade. Okay, and I saved it for the best. So price came in, reacted very well. I exited the trade though on that Bossa Plus account. I exited that trade, and at some point I felt like, stick to your rule, let price invalidate it. Since you already have a particular risk, and not just that, you have your invalidation level, let price invalidate it. Now notice how I was able to place my SL. Okay, my SL went beyond this inside bar. Ordinarily, if the wick of this inside bar swept this level, like swept this the wick of the mother candle, that would be my SL. But the mother candle wick swept it instead. So of course that's where I used as my take profit, my SL rather. I'm sorry for that. So of course I allowed the trade to ride, and I woke up. I noticed that, oh, there were already two bullish candlesticks ahead. I just knew that there are chances that this level would hold. I knew immediately that there are chances that the level would hold. I had to stay consistent, and price did its thing. Okay, and there's something that I did. Notice that after price took out the weekly time frame high, okay, after price took out that weekly time frame high, retraced into this level, this where it took out the high, it retraced into this level, tapped into this demand block, and went. There was no other particular high except on the monthly time frame for us to use as a take profit level. Ordinarily, we are supposed to see a high, okay, or maybe any external rate liquidity. So I didn't even really know where to place my take profit level. But then I've always had a knowledge of something like psychological level. Okay, psychological level are levels where traders, I think there are emotions on those levels. Traders will most likely want to be taking their profit from that level and all of that. So it always comes in as a whole number. So that was why I decided to I put my take profit here, 210.002. But on my execution app, I used 210.000. Okay, that's a psychological number because it came as a whole number. And because I don't like to use a little risk to reward, so this particular trade gave me a 6.93 risk to reward ratio, because I don't really like, it's not as if 1:3 or 1:2 is not good for those that are doing it, but I think I am very okay with a very good high risk to reward. Okay, nothing less than 5 actually. So yeah, price came, got to that psychological level, and has still been pushing high. I was surprised price respected, because this is the first time I'm having a take profit target with a psychological level. Some people use their fib. I don't use that. But this is actually the first time I'm using this level as my, this is the first time I'm using it. Okay, I'm using the knowledge of my psychological level. That's why you have to always study, because a time will come when you will need any knowledge. You may not need it immediately, but time will come when you will not need it. So you see it comes into play and it will save you. So now this particular setup, I had to maximize it, because one of the mistakes I've always made in my swing trades is that I do not maximize the profits. Just like the last trade that I took from this level, I took that trade from this very level here, and the take profit target was around here. Okay, and I did not maximize the move. If not, I would have passed all my accounts and even have had my payouts. So I decided to do better on this trade, and I'm going to do better on, like, going forward. Anytime I have a trade that has shown that it will go well, for each break of structure on a lower time frame, you want to maximize the moves, probably add more positions or exit at specific point, because price always has a way of coming back when it breaks when it breaks structure. It has a way of coming back to react again to the demand zone. So you can always maximize your profit in that level, in that manner. Okay, so that was it for this very trade, and I made like six. I made about $851. That helped me to pass the account on Butter Plus. I didn't even have to wait for my take profit. I think price was around this level, and I exited the trade because I already got the amount I needed to pass the account. Okay, now I marked this particular level here for a specific reason why. I marked this particular level for a specific reason why. This like another demand zone that I marked. Notice that it's still an inside bar and a mother candle. Price may not come back immediately, and I'm expecting price to first of all mitigate this block, this FVG here, before it will come back to the demand zone, if at all it's going to come back. And that was the most beautiful move so far this week. And it was just yesterday. It was just yesterday, and I decided to make the video today. Okay, I said to make the video today. And gold, as for gold, gold has not really been dishing the kind of move that is impressive. It has not been dishing impressive moves. I don't know if adding this one will make this video long now. But yeah, I have this setup on gold waiting for price to come, and price has just been doing something else, I promise you. Price has just been doing something else. Okay, but then I noticed that it has not passed this level. If it passes this level, then that's like an invalidation point for me. Okay, I'm expecting price to ride back into this demand zone, take out this liquidity here, and give us. Now some people that are trading lower time frame are expecting price to come here, but for me there's no break of structure here for me to be expecting price to come here to react. So this is still the valid break of structure. So this particular setup will remain valid until price invalidates it. Okay, and there was also a loss I took trying to sell. I don't know which level it is again that I tried. I think I've removed the indicator. So here, this is what we are looking at on the daily time frame. Okay, I see where I am. That means I'm waiting for price to react to this level, and the moment it comes down to this level, if price ever gets down to this level, that means we are buying till whenever. Okay, if it comes to this level, then we are expecting it to take out this major high here. This is a major key level. Price has rallied around it, has not been able to take it out. So we are expecting that little pullback, because we don't know gold for selling down much. Okay, this like was the highest sell down for a long time now. So yeah, we are expecting just a little pullback. If at all it will not sweep, if it does not if it does not react to this level, if it sweeps this level, then this is the next level that I'm waiting for it. This level here, this is a daily demand as well, so we'll be waiting for it here. If it does not respect this, it might respect this. Okay, so and then from here it's going to be a straight up buy to whenever. Okay, so that's it for my trade for this week. I've not dropped any video, like educational video per se, for a while now. So yeah, but soon I will. But this is just to keep our to keep up with the whole thing, and I hope you got something from this video. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be explaining a lot of things that some people pay money to learn. I'm literally sharing my experience undiluted. I am sharing my experience undiluted. So if you actually watch with your attention 100%, you will definitely get something from my videos. So please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, and you can also share. But most importantly, please subscribe. Thank you. See you on the next one. Bye.